I am tired of all these ordinary hobby knives. Nothing's changed with them in years. But look at this. Yes, this is a beautiful looking knife. I turned this on the lathe. This is made from olive wood. It's got a beautiful cap with a pocket clip so it doesn't roll away off the bench. And that'll post on the back to keep it safe. Man, that is so pretty. It's about time we got something that actually looks good and feels good in our hands instead of that plain old ordinary one that we've had forever. If you want to see how I made this, stick around and I'll show you how I made this one and two others just like it. And if you're lucky, you might even win one of them. How sweet is that?
Maker fun rhyme. This here's a blubber schmuck. Glue got sloppy on me, Big D. Come on. Yeah, I've been there, Max, for sure, by golly. Kind of casein smear let down. Come on. Yeah, 10-4 to the hobby store there, Big D. Yeah, I'll meet you at the front door, good buddy. Percy takes a drive. Looks like we're buying a car toy.
Hey, welcome back to Pappy Tinkers, and you heard that right. You could win one of these beautiful hobby knives that I'm making here. I'll be giving away at least two of these as part of the prize package that I'm giving away to celebrate passing 1,500 subscribers. There's a bunch of other goodies that I'll be giving away in that video as well. Now, the only way to win one of these is to watch that video, subscribe, and follow the instructions in it. You have until noon on March the 8th, 2026 to enter, so you better hurry up and get there. And there should also be a link floating around here somewhere, and I'll post a link in the description to help you find it. Now, this one right here is olive wood. Yes, the same wood that olive oil comes from, and olives for that matter. Now don't worry, this wood only comes from damaged branches that fall. They don't cut down those trees just for little bits of wood. They are much too valuable for that. So this wood is pretty hard to get, and it's fairly expensive, but oh so pretty. And it cuts beautifully too. I love watching those sheets of wood, that's just strings that come off, and it smells wonderful when you're cutting it. Well, kind of just like olives. A nice sweet smell. But as you can see, it started off as just some ugly looking chunk of wood, but with a little turning on the lathe and cutting, you start to see the beauty of this wood. As I sand it, it'll start to come out and show even more. I go through a whole bunch of different grits of sandpaper, and I'm not going to make you watch and all that. You'll fall asleep on me. But as we get closer to getting done, you start to see more and more of all this natural beauty that starts to shine through. And I just love wood. Wood is pretty. It's earthy. And look at the shine there. Yes, that is. I'm just wiping the sanding dust off of it here and giving me my first clue of what it's really going to look like. And it is going to be just beautiful. Just beautiful. Now I do use special coatings and waxes and stuff that help bring out the natural beauty of this wood. It'll last a good long time once we get done with it. And you can even see the shine starting to pop up now. And this is just the first layer. This starts really actually polishing the wood like 1,000 grit or higher, because this particular compound breaks down. It's almost like buffing a car, but different. Yes, look at it right there. Oh, that is so pretty. And it's still got another step to go. I use a special wax from Australia, way down under, and it gets rubbed on, And then instead of polished like what you would normally do, just like going back and forth, this actually has bigger, harder wax in it, beeswax in it, as a matter of fact. And once it starts spinning on the lathe and you're holding the paper towel to it, the friction builds up the heat and starts melting the wax. And then that melted wax actually gets into the wood. It soaks into the wood. So it's really a permanent kind of shine on it. And it looks just beautiful. Just beautiful. If you win this, when you feel it in your hand, it's going to be like, oh, wow. And this is one of the other ones. This is a piece of acrylic. Red and black and, well, I guess you could call it a white pearl. The acrylic starts off as a rectangle chunk like this, and after I've drilled the holes in it and put some brass tubing inside of it to give it strength, I start turning it on the lathe and start getting the round shape on it. Obviously this video is speeded up quite a bit because it takes a lot longer than what you're going to watch here. Speaking of watching and talking and stuff, I think I'm going to just let you guys listen to some music for a little bit and watch the show. Watch the little pieces fly off. Watch the dogs crawl under my feet. And we'll be back in a few minutes. It took a minute or two to figure out how the actual assembly went, because it's just a tad different than the famous brand name, but it all uses the same blades, and wow, just look at that, and it feels so good in your hand. Finally, something that's a little bit thicker than the standard X-Acto. A nice protective cap that you're not going to lose, because it's so big and it's actually protective. You're not going to accidentally slice your finger open while trying to put it on, and that's not going to break. Plus, you don't have to worry about it rolling off the table, because that cap will screw right onto the back of it, so it won't roll off the table. This is nice. This is really nice. I took these to the PAMS meeting, and everybody loved them there. Oh, and I'd like to give a special thank you to Carrie Ann, aka the Kid, aka Care Bears Crafts. I'm going to put a link to her channel in here too. She helped me pick out the color combinations of what I was going to use to make these. We did have a different one picked out, but something happened. But I think this black chrome that she picked for this red and black just goes together so well. And who else out there has a black chrome hobby knife like this? Nobody. Nobody at all. That's just fantastic. I hate to give them away, but yep, you could win one of these. You could win one of these. Go watch my other video, my celebrating 1,500 subscribers, and do what you're supposed to do to enter, and you can win. This color is called Caribbean Cove. It's just a bright, shiny, happy color. And we used chrome fittings on this one because it just stands out so well with the chrome and the teal and the pink with the white streaks in between it. You can see how they press together. There's a brass tube inside of the acrylic that I had to drill out and epoxy the tube inside of there. These fit so nice, fit together so nice. Whoever wins these, whoever gets these, they are really going to enjoy it. There's no doubt in my mind. Everybody that I've showed these to, everybody that's picked them up and held them in their hands, has absolutely loved them. Sadly, I only bought 3, but I think I'm going to have to make some more of these. I know I'm going to have to. They'll kick me out of the club if I don't make more. How would you like that? Do you want to win that one? Maybe you want to give that to somebody else? Well, keep watching. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think of all this stuff in the description. And if you hung around this long, thank you very much. And you know what? We'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. And thank every one of you that helped me reach this wonderful goal of 1,500 subscribers. You guys are all the best.
Maker fun rhyme. This here's a blubber schmuck. Glue got sloppy on me, Big D. Come on. Yeah, I've been there, Max, for sure, by golly. Kind of casein smear let down. Come on. Yeah, 10-4 to the hobby store there, Big D. Yeah, I'll meet you at the front door, good buddy. Percy takes a drive. Looks like we're buying a car toy.